guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching that match. Barcelona beat Dynamo Kyiv in the Champions League by 1-0. The most important 3 points we have had all season. First goal away in the Champions League. First win away this season in general. Overall, very good night for Barcelona. The starting lineup for this match is on the screen right now. It was Ter Stegen in goal, a back four Mingueza, Eric Garcia, Lenglet, Jordi Alba, a midfield three of Busquets, Frankie de Jong, and Nico, and a front three with Xavi on the right wing, Memphis Depay down the middle, and Ansu Fati on the left wing. Overall, the team performance tonight, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I felt like in the first 15 minutes of the match, we absolutely dominated the game. From the 50th minute until the 30th minute, Dynamo Kyiv were all over us. We contained them very well, but they still had a lot of chances. We didn't play that well for me to be amazed. We kind of had a, very structural, very compact in the middle of the pitch. We went forward a little bit, but, final third again, we're just lackluster. All of our shots were blocked. Then again, the ball finally bounced to Ansu Fati. We had some finally, as a Barcelona fan, have some decent luck. He hit it in the back of the net. And then after that, we just kind of controlled the game. I love the last 10 minutes of the game, by the way. Not last 10, sorry. The last 5 minutes. 90 minutes, 5 minutes of extra time. We just pass the ball around, control the tempo, control. We didn't just boot it up every time we got it. We want to hold the possession. That was absolutely fantastic. But overall, though, the team performance is going to have to give it an average 6 out of 10. Let's now get into the player ratings. We're going to start with the goalkeeper, Marc-André Ter Stegen in goal. I'm going to have to give Ter Stegen a 7 out of 10. Now, usually, give him a 6. It's a pretty quiet day, but he made 2 world-class saves. One in the first half, one in the second half, and that's why I gave him a 7 out of 10. He was absolutely solid in goal. And we do have some quotes from Ter Stegen after the match. He came out saying that in the second half, we were better and possessed and more advanced. We go backwards as any other game the opponent usually creates. Many problems for us, but today, like this, we have been able to keep a clean sheet. Of course, clean sheet for Ter Stegen, first one in a long time. We have the qualifications in our hands now, and this is what we wanted. The victory gives us a feeling of tranquility, and now we have to grow and show more in each and every game. On Aguero, health is the most important thing, and football is secondary, and what we want is for him to recover as soon as possible. So good words there from Ter Stegen. Clean sheet for him. 2 fantastic saves. Gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Into the center backs now. We're starting with Eric Garcia on the right hand side. I'm going to give him a very solid 6 out of 10. I was going to bump up to a 7, but I felt like, you know what? He was kind of like a 6.6, 6.7 for me in the first half. Very solid. Of course, picked that 1 yellow card from, risky challenge, but other than that, good on the ball, defended very well. Passing off in the back was very solid. Another good performance from him. That's now Rayo Vallecano, El Clasico, Deportivo Alaves, and now Kyiv. 4 very solid games so far in Eric Garcia in a row. For me, a very strong, but not quite 7, but a strong 6 out of 10 for me. His center back partner on the left hand side was Clement Lenglet. Now I have given Lenglet a 7 out of 10 because he does not play. This is his second start or third start of the season. He was very solid. Now, of course, picked up a yellow card as well. He was a little bit ropey near the end of the first half. But I think overall, of course, he had 2 chances on goal. The one that was saved, that one hit the post, that was offside. And the second half where he hit it upwards of, towards the net. Very solid from Lenglet. Of course, went off after discomfort, after some cramps, should be okay. But I think in the defensive aspect of the game, he did very well, passing up in the back, connecting with Busquets and Eric Garcia. I think it was very solid performance from Clement Lenglet. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Let's now get into the full back. Let's start with Mingueza at right back. I'm going to give Mingueza a 5 out of 10. I felt like defensively, very good, very solid. Offensively was shocking. I think he attempted 100 crosses, only had 2 decent ones. Of course, one of them led to the goal as well, so credit to him. But I felt like in the game, first half, his intensity, his pressing was very low. He was always tracking back all the time. I felt like him and Eric Garcia always had to switch. Eric Garcia had to go to right back. He had to drop to center back because he was always tracking back late. I think defensively he didn't do that badly, but attacking wise wasn't the greatest for me. So overall, I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 10. And at left back, it was Jordi Alba. I'm gonna give Jordi Alba a 6 out of 10, but a very solid 6 out of 10. I didn't think he was quite a 7. I think a 6 for him, like a 6.6, 6.7. I feel like in this game, his crossing again wasn't that great compared to Mingueza. Had a good cross for the free kick for Lenglet to hit the post, but other than that, his crosses weren't really that great. He connected well though with Lenglet, with Memphis, with Ansu, with Busi, and of course Nico on that left-hand side as well. Commend the team, was a bit of a leader I felt like in the game, but I think attacking wise wasn't the greatest. Defensively, very good. 7 to Mingueza. I gave him a 6, a better rating than Mingueza because his crosses were actually better on the night. Overall for Jordi Alba, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Into the midfield now, we'll start with Busi at CDM. I'm going to give Busi a 6 out of 10. Now, I would have given him a 7, but of course, he made 2 very big mistakes in the game. Besides from those 2 big mistakes though, I felt like he was absolutely brilliant. That first half tackle that he had, that was superb. Second half as well was his tackling today was superb, out of this world. Interceptions as well were good. Passing out from the back, of course, was a bit ropey. It led to 2 counterattacks from Dynamo Kyiv, which they almost scored from. But other than that, I felt like he was very good, so I brought him down from a 7 to a 6 for those 2 mistakes. So overall, Babusi, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. At the right center mid spot, it was Frankie de Jong. I'm going to have to give Frankie a 5 out of 10. Of course, coming back from injury, he was very, very poor. The amount of chances he could have, put the Memphis Depay or Ansu Fati on a good through ball, he placed it right, but not putting enough power was so annoying. His connection with the players as well, with Xavi, with Nico, was very, very poor. I don't know if it's just coming back from injury. He went from Mr. Consistent, now he's back again at Mr. Inconsistent. I don't know what's happening with Frankie right now, but in the game, I felt like he was, just like a roaming midfielder, didn't really connect with anyone, kind of just there just because his name was Frankie de Jong. Overall from him, don't think it was the best performance from him. Gonna have to give him a 5 out of 10. In that left center mid, it was Nico Gonzalez. I'm gonna give Nico again a very, very strong 6 out of 10. Don't think he was quite a 7 in this game. Had that great header in the first half that could have led to a goal. He had a lot of dummy runs in that game, which I thought was absolutely fantastic, and also was always attacking. I felt like I was watching the game saying, oh, pass it back, pass it back. He would go forward, which I thought was very, very impressive. Again, though, in the middle of the pitch, though, lost the ball quite a bit. Didn't really connect well with Xavi on the right-hand side. I felt like he was kind of, thinking he was the only midfielder, so he'd get the ball and just drive towards goal and try to give it to Memphis, which of course is good. We have to be aware of your surroundings, of course. Overall from Nico, give him probably a 6 out of 10. Let's now get into the forward line. We're starting with the midfielder Xavi at right wing. I'll give him again a 6 out of 10. Felt like in the game, in that first half, his crosses were very, very good. And down the right-hand side, he was doing okay, but of course, not really a winger, so I can't really judge him on that. Got chopped off around the hour mark for Dembele, which by the way was a great sub by Barcelona. And again, in the game, he didn't really connect well with Nico. I don't feel like he was very, very poor. Of course, got his yellow card as he should have in every single game. Felt like it wasn't really poor, but again, didn't really connect with everyone. When he got the ball, I felt that magic. He was, had that flair in him, but didn't really use it that much in this game. So overall, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Into the number 9 or false 9 or roaming striker, it was Memphis Depay. I'm going to have to give Depay again a 5 out of 10. I felt like in this game, he didn't really offer, when he got the ball in front of the goal, I didn't think he was going to score. He didn't give me that encouragement, that enthusiasm, that, confidence in front of goal. Connected well with, Ansu, with Jordi Alba as well on the left-hand side. But again, he's the talisman, he's the striker, he's the forward who will be leading our line alongside Ansu. Didn't feel like he did that in this game. And his crossing, by the way, from the free kicks, from the corners, were shit. They were absolutely dreadful. Could barely beat the first man. I think he put in one good cross from a corner, but apart from that, it wasn't that great for Memphis. I think he needs a rest. He's been playing a lot of games now over the past few weeks, 90 minutes after 90 minutes after 90 minutes. But overall in this match, I had to give him a 5 out of 10. And lastly, at left wing, it was the savior, Ansu Fati. I'm going to give Ansu a 7 out of 10, but his performance was probably, a 6, maybe 5.7, somewhere around there. Give him that extra 1 point for the goal. It was an absolute rocket, a pinpoint perfect volley. Of course, the cross came in from Mingueza, bounced around off of the Dynamo Kyiv defender. He hit it on the volley, roofed it in the top corner. Well, not really the top corner, just roofed it literally at the top of the crossbar. It was beautiful. But other than that in the game, I think, similar to Memphis, didn't really he connected well with Jordi Alba in Memphis, but in front of goal, I didn't feel like he was gonna score. He didn't feel like he didn't have that confidence. He got the penalty, but he kicked himself. Was blocking a lot of shots by the Dynamo Kyiv players. Didn't really feel like he was gonna score in this game, but he proved me wrong, and boy oh boy, he picked up very, very important 3 points for Barcelona. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to give Ansu Fati a 7 out of 10. And we also do have some quotes after the match from Ansu Fati. Let's get those up. Came out saying that good victory. We are very happy. We're going to keep fighting, and now depends on us because of course we beat Benfica. We're through to the next round. We have Benfica and Bayern Munich left, and we're going to go for everything. The dedication of the goal was of course for Aguero, and we hope that he recovers very soon. That's why he did the Spider-Man celebration, and we know that we must improve, and we have to work for that. The Champions League is very difficult, and we have to be prepared. We're going to also going to go for La Liga. Last year, it was also very difficult for us when we almost won it as well. This season is long, and I think we can win many things. It's going to be a tough season, and we know that the fans are suffering, but we're going to give it our all and be united throughout the whole entire rest of the season. Good quotes there from Ansu Fati, and again, this match, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Into the substitutions now. The subs were, I believe, Alejandro Balde, Araujo, and Ousmane Dembele. I know it's a picture of Ansu. It's the only picture I can find with any of the subs, which of course was Alejandro Balde. Give them all, to be honest, a 6 out of 10. I feel like Dembele really came on the pitch and gave us some, confidence, that speed, that pure, proper winger. It felt great. Araujo came in, did well the back alongside Eric Garcia. Alejandro Balde came in last second just to rest Ansu on the left wing, did okay. So overall, giving all a 6 out of 10. And lastly, the manager, Sergio Aguero. I'm going to give Aguero a 6 out of 10. The main reason for that, he did not use all his 5 substitutions, brought on only 3, and they were pretty late as well. I feel like the team performance wasn't really that great as well. But the most important thing is that he got all 3 points, the decisive 3 points. Don't really want to judge him, don't really want to criticize him. He's only the interim manager, so I'm going to end it there. I'm going to give Sergio Aguero a 6 out of 10. So that was my match review for Dynamo Kyiv versus Barcelona in the Champions League. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know is your thoughts on the performance, your player ratings, and do you think we'll beat Benfica next game in the Champions League at the Camp Nou, which will guarantee us into the round 16. And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Big win for Barcelona. I'm so happy about that. Take care and Forza Barca.
Yeah.